Hello, good afternoon, good day, whatever time zone you're in. I want to welcome all of you guys to Drawing Live with me, Mark Kistler, here in our virtual classroom. I want to welcome everybody. This is a cover of one of my books there that I use as my welcome sign. Hey, let's talk real quick about the navigation. A lot of you guys are my guest, my February guest here. Make sure you see that right up there. That's how you enlarge. That's how you enlarge in the blue. See that? Go ahead and enlarge your screen real quick. Enlarge your screen so you see Mighty Mark here. When you see a picture of me back 10 years ago, give me a happy face if you can see that. Okay? Large screen. Now, also give me a happy, medium, sad face for your video and audio quality. I'd like to see how that's going. You guys all good? Everybody all green? No red? No sad faces? Okay, great. I'm so excited about today's lesson. We're going to draw 3 robots and a couple bunnies. We got a full hour planned for you guys. All right, go ahead and use that arrow again and shrink this again so we have all 4 squares. And I want you to see during this week when we're drawing, we have a really busy schedule of claymation and acrylic painting and comic illustration, drawing dragons, paper cut animation. It's going to be a really busy week. And so the way to get the schedule is, you see down there, it'll give you a schedule down there, down the score number 4. And if you log in, you can usually see what's going on in the class by looking at that quadrant over to the right. And check this out. See what I do? See, I can switch it. See that? We can switch. Is that working? Give me a half face if you see me switching from claymation to acrylic to all 4. See that? Isn't that fun? Isn't that cool? Okay, now look down there. Down there I'm talking about this 2-week trial. I hope you enjoy this lesson. Look at the bottom. I'm going to change the text right now. We have a February special going, so I'm going to change the text as you're watching. I'm going to look at this. 49. I cut it in half this week at $49.95. Isn't that Isn't that cool? I just if you guys enjoy your week with us, here I just changed it just now. Do you see that? Look at that. Do you see it change? Was that fun? Okay, 3rd paragraph down. All right. So if you guys enjoy your 2-week trial period, we'd love you to support us, artists, bringing you our passion and our love of visual arts, and we're going to support you in developing your creative imagination and your genius. Now look down here. Let's enlarge the map for a second. Take your cursor, your curved line, take that curved arrow, and enlarge the map, and zoom out so you can see the whole world. Let's see if we have anybody over in Asia, or Australia, or South America, or Africa today. No, we're all domestic within the United States and North America, Canada. So we're all in North America with Canada and the United States. Hi, Canada. Hi, United States. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Give me a happy face. Happy face. Happy face. Isn't that cool? Hey, I would really like to, for you, Stacy, I'm going to introduce you after we get going on the class, okay? And John, I'd like to introduce you too. We have our technical guru, our director of the virtual classroom online, John Little, and we have our room mother safety monitor and our social director. She has many hats that she wears with our team here, Stacy Van Drunen up in Canada. She'll wave to you later on. Well, let's get going. Go ahead and enlarge this screen, and let's start to draw. Let's draw. Lots of robots. And okay, you have a blank piece of paper right in the middle, put a dot. You don't have to do this, but since this is a lot of your first lesson, we'll just put the dots. Now what we're going to do is we're going to draw, like look at this sample. See that? I put a dot. We're going to draw 4 drawings. Now, this is a different lesson, but we drew dinosaur, we drew like the molecule, we drew pterodactyl. See what we're going to do? We're going to draw 4 pictures for every page. For every page we do. Sometimes, like look at this one. Sometimes we'll draw 5. Look at this. Sometimes we'll do 5 pictures. We did a gorilla on that one with this little space kitties here. Isn't that fun? So we like to use all the potential. We like to use that potential of the page. So let's very lightly get 4 squares. So I'm going to start with my robots over here. So I'm going to do 3 robots. So I'll start over here on the Start over here. I'm going to zoom the camera in, okay? So give me half face if you have 4 squares and you're ready in square number 1. You guys ready? Let's put 2 dots straight across from each other. 2 dots. You guys ready? This is going to be so cool. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. And what we're going to start with is a foreshortened square. Put your finger in the middle. Put a dot above and below your finger. We're going to draw the foreshortened square to get this robot started off. And what this actually is, it's a drawing direction cube. Connect the dots so you have a foreshortened square. Okay? Now, the drawing direction cube is a reference object that we're going to use for your entire year, for the whole year you're drawing with me, or 2 years you're drawing with me, or 3 years. A lot of you, how many of you have been drawing with me for more than 3 years? Look, I've got a couple happy faces. Isn't that cool? Well, for all the time you draw with me before you go off and you start learning from more advanced art teachers and painting teachers and illustration teachers, see right here, we're going to use this cube. Now, see, going uphill. Watch this. Following the guideline. All right? Following the guideline. Now, here's a cube. See that? Isn't that cool? We follow these lines up here. Now, take your pencil and go like this. Take your pencil and go like that right there. Wouldn't that be great? So you have the foreshortened box, a foreshortened square. And then take your pencil and go like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw our drawing direction compass. Now I'm going to see, I'm going to go ahead and draw these circles. And I want you, if you guys remember, I want you to go ahead and fill in those blanks. Okay, anybody get it? Give me half face if you got it. This was north, east, south, east. These are the 4 directions, southwest and northwest. These are the 4 directions that artists use when they draw characters or objects or environments for the characters to dwell in. So come in here. Let's draw the neck here. We're going to draw the neck coming right through. Look at this. I'm going to go right through here. This is the bunny. This will be a bunny below here. Maybe the robot's behind the bunny. All right, so we're going to use these as reference, and you can see. So let's draw. Now watch this. These eyes. I'm going to draw 2 eyes, but watch this. Even the eyes will line up going to northeast. So let's draw the near eye is larger. This is size. And the far eye is smaller. This is size. Near things are larger. So not only does the drawing direction cube, and look at, you can look down there in the corner. You see all those charts and graphs? Give me a happy face. Do you see all those attachments on your screen? Do you see those attachments? You can download those onto your computer, okay? You can download those and print them up later as references. They're great references. Now, let's put thickness on these eyes, and the near one's larger. There's 12 Renaissance words, and that's one of the words. So there's thickness, size, foreshortening the top. See, all these words. So now here, let's go ahead and let's shade the side. Now, we're going to determine where the light's coming from. Where's the light coming from? I'm going to pretend the light's coming from right up here on this side. You see? I'm going to pretend. Now, the light has been stuck there since I was 12 years old in 7th grade. I've been putting the light right there. A lot of artists, most artists, you'll see, even on my websites, when I have art students, art professionals help me with the coloring, they always put the light on the left side. It's just, I'm unusual. How many of you put your sun right there too? Look at, I'm recruiting a whole new generation to put the light on the right side. Yeah, because you guys are awesome. You guys are so cool. Take your finger and go, yay for being awesome. Yay. Give me a happy face if you're doing this. Give me a sad face if you think this is really, really wasting my time. It's never a waste to show enthusiasm and happiness. I have high schools around the country going, yay, we love to draw. You guys are so cool. Look, I didn't get one sad face. Okay, oh, I got one. Oh, 2. All right. They gave, you know why they gave me a sad face? Because I didn't do it long enough. So they wanted me to go, yay, more. Right, Josiah, Jedediah, and Jade? Yay. All right, here. But you funny guys. Hey, who's going to come on camera after the lesson? Who's going to come on camera and show me your drawings of your robots? Any of you guys? Okay. I just want to welcome all you guys again who subscribed for a whole year. That is so awesome. So glad you guys took advantage of that $49.99 or $49.95 for a whole year. I'm just pleased as punch. I'm just so. Is Punch really pleased? Just thank you so much for supporting us and supporting your imagination. I can't imagine. I can't even begin to imagine the. Look at, here's the antenna. I'll finish that thought in a second. Basically, because I forgot what I was going to say, and I'm trying to cover it up. Can you tell? But the antenna. Let's put an antenna right here. But I'm excited about all the drawings that you're going to learn over this year, and all the creative ideas you're going to explore, and all the cool stories you're going to write and illustrate, and all the apps, the phone apps that you're going to design in your imagination. Someone's got to design those apps that everybody loves. Why not you? Why not you? Put the antenna here. That's what I say. Why not you? All right. So the sun's over here, so let's shade. Let's shade opposite here. Do you guys love this robot so far? Do you love this little robot guy, right? That's cool. Now watch. I'm going to blend the shading on this one, on the curve. See, I'm going to use my Stompy. You can use your finger, but if you have a stomp, give me a smile if you have a stomp. Do you guys have one of these stomps? It's a number 3. See the number 3? Get a number 3, and you can get these online. You can get these at a website called ArtSupplyWarehouse.com, parents. ASW, parents. Art Supply Warehouse. You get them. These are called Blending Stomps number 3. Creative Mark is the brand. I know. My name is Mark, and it says Creative Mark. That's just a coincidence. Cool coincidence. Here, blend it. Here, look at. Now, watch this. Now, this is not blended. I'm going to smooth it. I'm going to smooth it out, but I'm not going to blend it from dark to light. Does that make sense? This is blended because it's curved. This down here is not blended, right? This is smooth. I'm going to smooth it, but I'm not going to blend it. Does that make sense? Give me happy if that makes sense. There's 2 different kinds of shading going on here. See, we have blended, and I'll even blend a little bit just inside there. All right. Well, there you go. There's our first simple robot. Isn't that fun? Wasn't that great? Well, now let's go to the right here. You know, I'm going to do 3 robots, so I'll go ahead and erase this line. Give me some room here, and I'm going to draw 3 robots in a row. So this robot, I'm going to use a circle to start with. Let's use a circle here. We'll block that in. And then this will be the robot's neck on this side, okay? Give me half face when you have your next robot blocked in here. Is that cool? All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to stretch our imagination. Always take your, remember, always stretch your imagination. Stretch. What can we do to change it? We want to change every element, and we're going to change it all from here. So on this one, I'm going to draw a big giant, maybe I'll put 1 eye instead of having 2 eyes. And then over here on this side, I'm going to put the robot's bionic ears, all right? So I have 2 windows. Now the window on this side, remember our thickness rule, the window on this side's on the right side. Look, my circle's kind of oblong. It's not perfect. It's okay. You know, I could erase and start over, and oh no, the circle's not perfect. Don't worry about it. It's all right. Don't freak out. Don't go, my circle's not perfect. Give me a happy face for not freaking out because you didn't draw a perfect circle. It's not that important. The important thing is to get the idea, the shading, the thickness, using the 12 Renaissance words. All right, so the window's on the right side, so let's put the thickness on the right side. The window's on the left side. Okay, does that make sense? So if you had a center line, you see the window's on the left side of the center line. So we put the thickness on the. That's pretty cool, huh? Ooh, that looks like could be eyeballs just staring straight at you. Wouldn't that be interesting? Do you guys want to do that? I want to make it his eyes looking right at you. Look at it. What if you went like this? What if you went like this? Oh, look, that's cool. Look, I'm going to go with it. This was not what I was planning on doing, but I can't help it. Oh, that is so cool. You guys like this, or is it too freaky? Is it cool? Do you like it? Look at that. Look at that. I was not planning on that. I was planning on doing a robot facing to the right, and then the last one's gonna be facing to the left. But I couldn't help it. I just love that. All right, now you know what I'm gonna do for the robot. I'm gonna let's put for the antenna. Draw a foreshortened circle on the top. I think what I'll do is I'll have an antenna coming up, and then instead of an antenna, look at this. You know what I'm gonna do? Look, I'm gonna put like a hair thing. So he can lower the list goes up and down, and when it lowers down, the hair covers the opening. See, so it's like this camouflage. Is that brilliant? Give me a happy face if that's brilliant. Do you love it? Do you love it? Isn't that cool? So we have one robot. This one's totally different looking. Totally different. So put the thickness on the top now. See, the thickness goes on the top. Isn't that fun? And you could put a speaker right here. I'm not going to do any mouth right now. What I will do is I'm going to put a layer around his neck. This is totally cool. This is going to be so much fun. All right, you guys with me? I got someone raising their hand. Let's open up the text box. Someone have a comment? I'll leave the text box open for a couple seconds. I'll curve the bottom. I'm going to put a collar around it. See, I'm going to put a dot out here and a dot out here. It's a foreshortened circle. Can we draw Wally? I'm going too fast. Can we draw? Someone said, can we draw Wally? That's funny. We'll draw, instead of Wally, we'll draw Bobby. This is Bobby. This is Henrietta. See, this is Henrietta. There's her eyelashes. See, she's beautiful. There's Henrietta, and here's Bobby. Now I'm gonna start not from the corner. Draw a foreshortened circle around the outside. And over here. Now I'm going to be I'm not going to. John Little's going to be cool. He's going to be re-webcasting this lesson today in lessons and tomorrow for me, because I am flying to New Jersey. I'm flying to New Jersey. I'm going to be doing Tuesday and Wednesday programs. So we're going to repeat this. So if you don't get all of these lessons done today, I'm going to do another. Put the dot out here. Let's do another layer. If I go too fast, you don't get everything. Don't worry. You can watch this again, and we're going to re-webcast this several times this week. This is going to be 3 robots and 2 bunnies. It's going to be really cool. We will re-webcast it today, and we'll use this tomorrow too. Now, I'm going to draw a foreshortened circle coming from this point. Look, I'm going to stretch it out. Remember on this one when we were talking about foreshortening, how the foreshortened circles made a molecule of water, the foreshortened circles made planets orbiting the sun, or made a genius symbol for the Kenan family. The foreshortened circles also can help create these layers. You see, foreshortened circle. I come in really close at the bottom, and I stretch it out at the sides. Isn't that neat? Okay, give me a happy face if you got that. See how it stretches out? All right, so here's our side. Now I want to put, right here, I'm going to put some arms. I'm going to put an arm. Okay, I'm going past my center line, but I can't help it. I'm going to put a couple arms. I'm going to put an arm here and an arm here. You could put 3, 4, 5 arms if you want. You could totally. You guys, do you want to? Let's go ahead. Why not? Look, I'm going to put. Let's put arms all around. This guy's got 8 arms. This is Octorobot. And you only see 3. The other 5 are on the other side. Isn't that cool? So now here, this is interesting about the thickness on the robot's arms. Watch this. Watch this, okay? This will be the hole for the arm coming up. Now, if you're looking straight at the hole, the thickness will be, well, let's do this one first. It's on the left side, so watch this. The thickness is on the left side, right? Look at this. This is on the right side. This is on the right side, so watch. Thickness on the right side. Does that make sense? You got it? Does 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 it? All right. Now, right here in the middle, right here in the middle. This is you're going to see both the left and the right side. Okay, what do you think of that? Isn't that cool? See, that's right in the middle. That's pretty tricky. Now, let's put some arms coming out. I'm going to zoom this out just a little bit. Now, coming up from this, let's draw the arm from this robot coming out here. And then I'll draw an arm coming out over on this side. And this one, I think we'll have this one. I'm going to have, you know what? I'm going to have this one going up right here. That arm's going to go reach up that way. So now let's bend these arms. I'm going to put an elbow here, and an elbow here. Okay. Now for these near two, are you guys with me? I know I'm going fast. I'm all excited. I want to get into the bunny rabbits, but I want to make sure I don't go so fast I lose you guys. It's okay if I go just a tad bit fast. It's okay if I go just a tad bit fast, but I mean, I want to urge you, right? I want to nudge you along, but I don't want to go so fast that I push you over the cliff of despair and you start going, nah, no, I can't keep up. So, you guys with me? Miss Stacy, how's my pacing? You with me? Happy pace, medium, slow. Okay. I'll give you a break. I'm going to have a sip of water. Oh, this is looking cool. Good job. Now, let's bend. That arm here bends up. Then draw the hand. And I'll have this arm kind of even bending back more, and I'll draw that arm. Now, let's... For this guy, watch this. This arm's going to bend. I'm going to put another one there, and this one will maybe have reaching. Look at it. This arm has two elbows and not just one. So maybe I'll put this guy. Maybe his arm goes up even higher. Look at this, and then I'll have his arm go right across his forehead like this. Okay, look at this. Is going to be cool. Now, down here, instead of having, well, you could put claws. You want to put claws? I'm going to put some claws. Like those, remember that, oh no, the claw, right? The claw comes down. That claw, ow! The claw can pick things up. All right, so I'll put a claw reaching up here. I'll put the little fingers here to make that smaller one. Do you love it? Okay, let me open up the text box. I want to see if you guys love it. Now, if the text box doesn't open, it's because you're watching a re-webcast of this. You guys love it? What do you think? Send me a text. What do you think? Okay. I want everybody to send me one text, just one, okay? Ashton, just one. Okay, Ashton, just one, okay? My little texting geniuses. You love it? Someone say love it. Someone say awesome. Someone say, why is your cell phone ringing in the middle of class? Somebody say, how come you didn't put mute on your phone? Oops. Here, let's put some claws here. All right, you can put the other arms back there, but I want to start shading this. Okay, let's shade it. Take your pencil. We're going to blend this one. This one has a lot of blending on it. But I'm going to put a layer first. Look, I'm going to take my pencil. I'm going to put a layer shading opposite the light. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Oh, no. Look what I did. Oh, my goodness. I shaded on the wrong side. Look, this is a binary sun. How do you say that? It could be holding the carrot for the bunnies. That's brilliant. Well, how do I say it? Bisolar. Look at it. It has two suns. And how come the sun? Okay, a satellite went by. Look at this, a big giant satellite went by and blocked the sun. See, it blocked the sun here on this guy. See the satellite out in space? That satellite went right in front and blocked that side, so only this light went through. What do you guys think? Do you like that? That's a pretty good save, right? Right? Give me some credit. Someone tell me how brilliant that is. Like twins of tattoo. That's right. Look at that. Give me half the face for him. Look at the satellite block the sun. So that, see, now I have two suns. All right. I'm going to put that. Here's our satellite spinning up there at 220,000 feet. How many meters is that? 220,000. I'm going to open up the text box. How many meters is 220,000 feet? Quick math test. Convert that. Someone use your phone. Okay, sun's here, so let's shade. 220,000 feet. How many meters is that satellite above the Earth's surface? Okay, let's put the shadow. Maybe it's not the Earth because it has two suns. Maybe this is the third moon of blah blah blah. That's the name of the planet. Blah blah blah. Okay, 7. They're good. That's funny. You guys are giving me answers, nothing like random answers. Okay, look at put the darkness here. Well, it's a third, so 220,000 feet divided by a third. Well, it was 20. Let's just do 22, right? About 7. No, you're right. Look at that. That's right. Someone put 7. Be about 220,000. So it'll be about 71,000 feet. 71,000 meters. Good. That was very, very good, accurate. I thought you were just guessing, but you're right. Wow. Good job, Jacko. 70,000. That's the answer. 70,000 meters for 220,000 feet, or 72.3 or something like that thousand. Remember, it's a little more than a yard, 3.2 or think or something. All right, blend it now. Let's take your Stompy. How many parents do we have here? Give me a happy face if you. Any parents drawing with their kids today? How you doing? Give me a happy face if your parents are in the room with you drawing. Hi, parents. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Love you, parents. Thank you for supporting us and buying your kids memberships. You're awesome. We love you. Hey, parents, do you remember how many of you parents remember when Jimmy Carter was the president? I remember this. Anybody remember Jimmy Carter being president? Give me happy if any parents. Now, remember when the big push was that we were going to be metric. We were going to convert to metric before the year I think we were going to convert before 1990, right? Boy, that went over well. That went over like a lead balloon in America. We still call our system the standard system, right? Look I can see Stacy up in Canada laughing because the United States, we call our feet in inches, right, and miles and gallons, right? Our measurements we call it the standard system. Right? Well, the standard for within our borders, but for the rest of the planet, it's metric. So, standard is relative to where you are standing. How's that? Standard is regular. Look at that. I love this. Do you love it? I think we did a fantastic job, even though that wasn't anything close to what I was planning on drawing. All right, on this side, we're going to draw another box. We're going to draw another robot, but this time face it in it that way, and I'm going to keep in mind where the sun is on this one, okay? All right, I was mowing my lawn this week. You have to forgive my hands being all like thrashed and scratched and rough because on the weekends, my son and I, we go out there and we clear trails. I live in Texas, and we have some great wooded trails, and we clear them, see, and then we have to mow the lawn and plant our spring flowers. Okay, 2 dots far apart. Let's connect it. We're going to draw a foreshortened square. All right, happy face when you have that. You guys with me? You with me? Happy face, happy face. All right, I really, listen, on this one, look, I'm just going to do a really tall, look at that, this one. So look at the 3 different robots. 1, 2, this is going to be such a neat drawing at the very end. This is going to be really cool. Remember I was showing you how at the end of the lesson, like let me show you another one here. How I was showing you at the end, I like to have a whole page filled up. And like for instance here, this is a neat one. Look at, see at the end, I love to have a whole page filled up. Isn't that a cool one right there? Isn't that neat? Or here, let me see. Well, here's the robot. This is the last time I did this one a few months ago. These are the 2 bunnies with the carrots we're going to draw. I'm going to turn this guy facing in, you see. But I love having the whole page filled up. Here's the this is cool. Look at Space Teddy Bear. Look at Space Teddy Bear and the rocket. Isn't that fun? These are all drawings we'll be doing. For all you new people, these are just samples. And if you guys ever want to see great ideas to build your drawing, here's a one. We spent the whole hour on one drawing. Do you guys remember this? You guys remember this? Anybody draw this? Skip half the face if you did this one. Now, these are all in my top 400 lessons, okay, guys? And every one of you will have access to the top 400. How many of you have seen that already in the classroom? Let's put a big eyeball right here. If you haven't seen it, it'll be up by Tuesday. You'll have it. You'll have access to it late Tuesday, early Wednesday for a whole week. We're going to give you guys, whoever is a guest, you guys will have it. You'll draw the thickness on the eye. I want you to have this, what it's called, it's another classroom, just like when you logged in. Now look at this on the left side, so I'll put two eyes. I want you to have access to these recorded lessons so you can go back over and redraw them and push pause, push fast forward. And I have, right now, there's 75 hours on there now. And eventually, I think it may be 80 now since we posted more, but we're going to have 100 hours. And every hour we have 4 or 5 lessons per hour, right? 4 or 5 drawings. So that means you have 400 to 500 lesson ideas. 4 to 500 lesson ideas. That is a lot of information. That comes with your membership, you guys. That comes with your membership. Now, if all of you kids out there, anybody out there who purchased the $99 membership, you guys can have access to the same deal that I'm offering all these on my guest. If you guys want to extend your membership for $49.95 for another year, we'll extend yours, okay? We would love to. If some of you have a 2-year membership already, if you have that, but you like the idea of taking advantage of this $49, we'll extend it for 3 years. I've had a lot of students draw with me for 10 years and more. Okay, we'd love to have you. Now, this over here, let's put another, I'm going to put 2 things here. I'm going to put an ear, and I'm going to put an arm socket here. All right? That sound cool? Now, I'm going to open the text box because I see some hands raised. If you don't have access to look, I'm going to put a guideline. Look, I'm going to put some kind of ear thing coming right through here. Line it up in direction northwest. Now, I know this is going to be cool. This is going to be totally cool. Now, the top 400, you have to just follow the instructions because I'm not there live. That's all my recordings. It's really neat, really cool. First 50 are advanced lessons and intermediate lessons, and then number 50 through 75 are all my mini marshmallows. So let's put an ear. See how the ear pops out here? Isn't that cool? All right. Give me a happy face. Yes, at 3 o'clock, we're going to repeat this one right here. At 3 o'clock, we're going to repeat this one because I am going to be on a plane flying from Houston, Texas to New Jersey. And also tomorrow. This will be re-webcast tomorrow. This is how my typical week goes. I usually do 1 or 2 or 3 live, and then the other 3 are re-webcast. It's important that you know that, so you go in knowing that I do a couple of these live, and it's the same thing for a whole week. All right? If this was my regular week, like I've been doing this now for a year and a half, so those of you who are members, you guys know that we draw robots and bunnies for the whole week every time I go live. This week would be robots and bunnies over and over and over again. The point is for practice. The point is for adding tons of extra ideas that you add to change your drawing. I hope you watch every single one of my live and my rebroadcast during the week so you can change it and morph it into all different drawings. Now, on the other side, I'm going to put another ear popping out over here. 2 dots, draw. Now, this is smaller than this. See, this one gets smaller as it moves away. Oh, that's right. That's right. The sun's coming from this side. Yeah, that still fits. That works. The sun's over here. Oh, you're right. You're right. This satellite blocks the sun from this side for him. That worked. Wait a minute. I'm going to have to extend this. This one's going to have to have, look at this one's going to have an extra paddle. Look, see this? This one has an extra paddle for solar. See this? See this, so it blocks the sun on this one. See? I'm so smart. So aren't I clever? Aren't I clever? Okay, let's make this a different value. This is the question of value, right? Isn't that cool? Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Love in the air. Stacy, love in the air. Well, I'm glad that you have love and happiness in your life there, you cool little genius students. All right, now, let's put the thickness. Take your pencil, curve this. Sun's above, so we'll shade down here, get lighter and lighter and lighter. The sun's coming down here. Let's shade. And sun's coming down here. Watch this. Now let's clean this up a little bit. Let's clean up just a little bit so that we clean up that line. Doesn't that look great? Doesn't that look great? I love it. Now look, we're still gonna draw bunnies too. We might be drawing for 7 hours. Do you guys mind if we just draw for 7 straight hours today? Is that all right? Put the thickness on the right side. And then watch, I'm going to have this arm picking up to the end, curving in front. I'm not going to put an elbow. And then this guy, maybe his arm, you know what, maybe I'm going to have him, maybe he's holding hands, he's singing. Maybe he's putting his arms in front of him, maybe. Maybe this one right here, maybe, and then this one has his claws behind. So maybe he's singing. Maybe it's opera. Maybe it's an opera. Look, I'm running out. I got to make sure I have room for the bunnies. I got to leave room down here. But I'm sure having fun with this. This is so cool. Now up here, I like what I did on that one. So let's repeat this one here. Let's go ahead and put a window at the top. Let's pop it open. Put a foreshortened circle at the top. I'll zoom it in so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to focus it. So let's go ahead and put a thickness. See that little thickness of the lid popping open? And I'm going to put an antenna coming up here. All right. And then let's aim this antenna going that way. All right. So this one, just like this one right here, was aiming inside. So this one will be aiming to the other one. See? What kind of brilliant stories are you going to write? What kind? Draw a foreshortened circle, and then we'll put a little antenna on top here. Right into it's getting sun. See, it's getting energy from the sun. All right, so put just a little tone, a little bit of shading underneath here. This will be blended. It's curved, see? Let's put the thickness, darken it in, and then look at here's the contrast. Really dark down there. Isn't that fun? I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun? Do you love it, love it, love it, love it? You love it? I'm not seeing a lot of love here. I need more love, more happy faces. This is so great. Now the sun's right here, so let's go ahead and shade. And I'm going to use my stomp again. I will use the stompy to blend this so it's smooth it, but I'm not going to blend from dark to light. Because this is a square. I love the darkening the edges. I love the detail. Look, this is detail. Go through and darken. Rod Thornton taught me this. He also taught me how it's okay to erase. He erases his drawings. That's an integral part of Rod Thornton's comic book creation and drawing the dragons. He draws the whole picture, and then he'll erase it, and then he'll draw it again, and erase it hundreds of hours. We're talking weeks. He'll erase and redraw it to get it right. Impressive patience. Way more patience than I've ever had. And so I like to surround myself with people who have attributes and qualities that I strive to have in myself, like patience, brilliant creativity. I'm pretty creative, but I like to surround myself with people who are even, in my opinion, even more profoundly creative and smart. Just love it. I love it. Same with you. Surround yourself. You are who you surround yourself with your family and your friends. I keep trying to teach that to my kids. The friends they choose to be around will reflect how they behave and how they do during their day in school. And you guys are so smart. You can make great decisions of the people who help support your dreams and your creativity and your brilliance. Okay, look at that. Isn't that a fun shadow there? Yes, fun shadow. Okay, dark down here. All right. Isn't that wonderful? Now we got to start drawing the bunnies, and we have 16 minutes left. But I think our robots are looking fine and dandy. I love that shadow down here. Look at that. Isn't that cool? We have room down here for bunny rabbits. Robots and bunnies. So the bunnies are going to be in the foreground. I guess on this one, I guess I'm going to start over here and then work my way across so my hand won't drag. I was going to draw the bunny first and then move over here, but then my hand would be on top of it and be smearing it, which is okay because you can always just take, I have an index card with notes. You can always take an index card and do this. Put your hand on it and draw, see, so you won't smear. Does that make sense? I learned that when I was drawing this cover right here for this book. This was the Dragon book. I was drawing this cover with my for the Scholastic book series, and I was inking it from the top. I was coming down inking it, but I had started down here with detail, and I was drawing, and I smeared it. I smeared the cover. Can you believe that? And I did that twice. This is before I met Rod Thornton, and before I had seen his patience in doing the drawing and erasing it. But I had to redraw that cover 3 times, and it was really annoying to me. So I'm going to start here. It's always good to start top left and work your way down. If you're right-handed. Now, if you're left-handed, work on the left hand, you'd start this way and work your way down this way with detail and ink. Does that make sense, you guys? To avoid smearing and using a shield. This is called the shield. Well, it's what I call a hand shield. So you can use that. Just all right. We're gonna draw bunnies. So I want to start this bunny. We'll draw the loppy bunny here. So let's draw the bunny's body. And I'm thinking right now, automatically, I'm thinking of the alignment. See, I'm thinking of this line up here. This line to line the bunny up. See, and I'm going to put the head. And the head's going to be right here. All right. Okay, you guys got it? Do you have your guideline? And you're kind of like two eggs there. I'll let you catch up with me. Here's the bunny we're going to draw. I want to do this loppy guy. See that little cute guy right there? The little bunny's tail, little wiggling bunny's, little bunny butt. Bunny butt. You guys with me? Can you believe I said bunny butt on national live webcasting? International. Oh, I cracked myself up. You guys with me? Do you ever do that? Do you ever crack yourself up and you're laughing and people are just staring at you going, excuse me, are you okay? Yeah, I'm just cracking myself up. Oh, let's draw the ears. The lop ears coming from the top of his head, flopping down, flop. Flop ears, the ears hit the ground, and then they're going to come down. Line them up. I'm going to run out of room. See this? Line them up in direction southwest, northwest, okay? See, line them up just like our drawing direction. See the bottom of a cube, see? See, it lines up. Does that make sense? Happy face, sad face. Does that make sense? This is going to be the ear. See this? And even this line will line up. See that? Even the eyes, when I draw the eyes will line up. That lineup, this is probably the most important thing you're going to learn if you draw with me, is learning how to put things in the proper position so that you can distort. See, that's the key. The goal is to distort. See, I'll put wrinkles here. See, if you wrinkle it, going away from you. And I'll put texture. See, we're going to put lots of texture, lots of fur. Put all the texture, and then the other ear is going to be on the other side. I think I'll pull the nose out. I'm going to pull the nose down, give it a little more of a shape here. Now look at this. See the back ears? You can see the back ears. I'm going to cheat it up just a little bit. You're only going to see, you only see a little tiny corner of the back ear. See, it's smaller, right? And I'm going to put the eyes, put the near eye here, the far eyes, little bump back there. Put the little bunny nose. Little bunny nose here. He's wiggling his nose. And then here's the fur. Lots of fur. Fur, fur, fur. Let's. Are you with me? Happy face, sad face, medium face. Did I go too fast? You guys are so smart. I'm so proud of you. You guys, you kids are the smartest group of kids and teacher and parents. It was funny last week. Who was that? Who was it? I thought you were a student. I thought you were 11 years old and you were 62-year-old. Was that Elaine? Elaine, that was so funny. I was going, okay, you're doing great, and then I kept calling you okay, you smart kid, and you said, well, I'm 62, but thank you. That was funny. See, I have a whole age range in my classes. The whole age range, from all. Send me a text if you're over. Anybody over 40, send me a text. Anybody over 40, send me a text. Say, yeah. Let me see. I want to see how someone say me if anybody's over 40. I love that I have adults, all ages, seniors in here, grandmas and grandpas and moms and dads and caregivers. Drawing is a universal language, and everybody, look, let's draw us back a little thumper. Here's Thumper, big giant Thumper. And everybody should learn how to draw the bunny's little bunny tail back here. And everybody, love. I love and lock the text box. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Gail. Gail, my good friend from Indiana. I'll see you this summer. I'm coming back to Fort Wayne Museum of Art. Isn't that cool? Are you going to come out again with me? I'll do some of the same drawings we did last year, and I'll make sure I do some new ones. The new ones like the elephants and the frogs and giraffes. I'm really wanting to draw more African animals. I just love the adventures in the African plains. I've never been there. Now I'm dreaming of taking a sketching safari. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be fun if I took my laptop and did live lessons from the plains of Africa? Wouldn't that be wonderful? You guys could come with me over the internet. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, that would be awesome. Okay, I'm cleaning up my lines for the bunny rabbit. Clean up. I cannot believe we only have 9 minutes left here. Then I'm going to go catch a plane. But I hope you guys can watch this and repeat it over and over again. Remember, everyone, you all should have access to the top 400 recordings by Wednesday. If you don't have them by Wednesday, send an email. But give us till Wednesday, okay? Don't bombard John. He's pretty busy. His plate's pretty full keeping up with everybody in the classes. He's our dean of the school. But if you don't have access to the 400, you should have access to 2 classrooms right now. Here, I'm gonna lift his nose. Look what I'm doing. I'm gonna lift his nose up. Watch. That cool? See what I did? See what I did? I put a little shadow underneath his nose. Look at that. Isn't that clever? See how that lifts it up? Did it work for you? Let me open up the text box here. Someone has their hands raised. You have a question for me there, dear? Okay. You can send me a question if you have a question. Now, I'm going to use those circles. Now, this one, I'm going to focus on this sun. This is where the light's coming from for the bunny rabbits. The text is open, so if you have a question, only if you have a question, send me a question. And then I got a text just now on the phone asking me about that special rate. Your parents going to Hawaii. Have your parents. That's awesome. That's awesome. Have your parents bring their smartphone or laptop, and they can give you live pictures, live reports from Hawaii. Here, darken inside here. There's his near foot. See, his near foot's there. I'm going to blend. Now, I got a text asking about the February special. Someone had wanted to know if that special was the 2-year special for all the artists. We had all the artists available for one price for 2 years. No, that was just a 12-hour special. That was a flash special, and we did that. But we do have for the next 20 students. I'm extending it now from I keep saying the 20, but then we get the 20 so fast, so I'll extend it again. For the next 20 students that want to sign up at the 49, I think, how many do we have left? Let me see. We have 12 left from this morning when I extended it. So for 12 more students, if you want to take advantage of that $49 rate, we'd love to have you. Go to markkistlerlive.com and sign up. We'd love to have you. So it works out to be a little more than a dime a day for a year to support visual arts in your curriculum and support us artists. We'll support you in your imagination and your children's curriculum for visual arts, and you support us with the dime a day. It'd be awesome, okay? Shade, 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 shade. Blend it so pick any artist. Any artist. You can put the comic books or the dragon drawings, or if you do choose Ginger Cook, hers is for 3 months. Hers is not for 1 year. That's the only difference with hers. And she's not listed, but you can send me an email. I talked to her, and she's willing to do that. Isn't that cute? All right, now let's move over here. I'm going to do another bunny, and then we've got to draw the carrots. So now this one, I'm going to have this bunny's ears kind of coming forward a little bit. So I'm going to draw this bunny's, here's this bunny's face, lining up. See, I'm lining this bunny up, going up in this direction. So we're drawing 3 robots and 2 bunnies. Isn't this cool? You put a bow. Look at, I'm looking at all these text messages. I wish, Mark, please slow down. Well, you can watch this again later, and you'll get better and better at this. You are the best art teacher ever. Thank you, Denai, and that's cute. Thank you for your comments, everybody. All right, so it is the way to get a membership is to go to markkistlerlive.com. The address is actually it's right over there if you shrink the screen in square number 2, block number 2, markkistlerlive.com. All right, let's go ahead and I'm going to draw the near paws coming down here. And then look at this. I'm going to put the big bunny hip hop. See that? The back feet here. Line it up. See the feet line up, right? All right, there's the hip hopping and big power chip flippity floppity feet. And then I'll put the bunny's tail. Now, for these guys' ears, since I'm going to see how this will look, I'm not sure. I'm going to kind of stretch out his nose. Okay, now I want to put the ears on this guy. And we already have his arms here. What if I draw one ear right here, and then put this ear kind of going in that direction? That'll look cool, right? And I would just wonder, what if I did the ears kind of going forward? Would that look funny if I did that? If I put both ears looking forward? What do you think? You want to try it? Oh, that'll be fun. Let me just see. I want to see what it looks like. Sometimes you have to experiment. I just want to see what this would look like. What if I put both ears going forward? What do you think? Does that look silly? It's like he's a bunny rabbit looking. Draw his eyes. And there's his nose. What do you Oh, I don't know. I like this one. I like this going back up here. Now it's going to go in front of the fingers and hand, but it's all right. So I have this big bunny rabbit ear. Clean up, clean up, clean up. You can do that. You can do anything you want. That's why I like experimenting. I have an eraser. It doesn't matter. You can erase and clean it up. Got my little brush to brush away the crumbs. Isn't that fun? Now this bunny rabbit ear I'll have going like this. There's little bunny rabbits here. You want to have this? You can have this ear flopping over if you want. Watch this. Do this. Now, boop. Erase this, and I'm going to fix that. I want to have this ear flopping over, so I'll have this guy flopping over. That's the way to flop it down. You can do that if you want. See, make it like a tongue flopping back in the back. Maybe not that. See, I keep working the ear. Keep working it until it fit. Until you like it. See, I'm not quite there yet. I'm almost there on this one. There, I like that ear. That's cool. See how I kept erasing and working it? You guys with me? You guys with me? Happy face, sad face, medium face? See how that bends down a little bit over there? You had to put that overlap, and so you got to put that little wrinkle back there, and you have to work it a little. Put the fur. Put the fur. Fur, and then we'll clean up the extra lines. Now, the bunny, just like you, the bunny has a helix right here, right? And has a concha inside here. All right, so let's shade that. And the sun's above, so I'm going to put like a light tone right along the bottom here. We'll blend that. We'll blend the whole bunny in a second. Okay, and I'm going to take my pen. Oh, this is a great one for the shadow. Look, lift it up. Let's lift that bunny's, let's lift that nose up off the ground. See? You with me? Isn't this cool? I'm going to open the text box again if you guys want to send me any chat. Hey, does anybody want to show me if this is this is our live class right now, but if this is recording, you won't be able to show your drawing. Sorry. But I'll be back in the office next week for Monday and Tuesday. This is great. Thank you, Stacy, for saying that. Cute. Does anybody want to show your drawings to the camera? If you stay on, I think I have about 10 minutes before I dash out to catch my plane. So if anybody wants to show me, a lot of you have access to the camera. I'd like you to meet Miss Stacy, our room mom, and our safety monitor, and our social director, and our Canadian summer school admissions marketing specialist. Oh, that's just what she needs, having a newborn in the house. Well, thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Stacy. And John Little, our director of the school. I'm so grateful for these wonderful teammates I have here with this team creativity. You guys are awesome. Couldn't do it without you. Could not do it without you. Here, let's put the bunny rabbit tail. And I'm going to darken this in. Let's put the shadow. And I'm excited about getting on that plane and going out and teaching live. I sure love doing my live programs. So much fun. So much fun. Shade, shade, shade. Any of you parents out there, I love doing homeschool events, getting 30 homeschool families together, and we draw together live for 3 hours. It is so cool. So we'd love to, here, let's shade here. Put that shading. If ever you want to do that, just send me an email. We'd love to do homeschool events. Love it, love it, love it. How many think that sounds kind of fun? Does that look kind of fun? I love this class, but it's too fast. Well, that's the point. That's why you watch the recordings and you push pause. Okay, you watch it live. Don't get frustrated. Watch it live. Get the general idea, and then watch the recordings and you push pause, push pause, push pause, push pause. Now, it takes us a week or two to put the current lesson up, but we have, as I said, hundreds of other ones. All right, we are out of time, but I just want to squeeze in a little carrot right in here that they're both looking at. So I'm going to draw a line up here. If you look at lines up with this line in direction northeast and the bunny and the ears. So I'm going to draw a carrot right here. Carrot on the ground. And I want to put one more carrot that's kind of propped up here. Draw a foreshortened carrot here. Put the end, the fancy, the leaves at the end of the carrot, right? So now this carrot, I'm gonna have this carrot standing up. So I'll put a shadow. Now I know I'm going fast here, guys, but I just want to squeeze these in, little extras. Here's contour lines. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun there? Now you guys have fun adding all kinds of details to your drawing, okay? And then curve the end. I want to thank everybody who came to the class today. Thank you for drawing with me. I had so much fun. Hope you guys did too. And curve it here. There we go. Now, tomorrow at 10, we might put on. I'm going to search around for that was fun. Look at that, a mini marshmallow lesson. That's tomorrow at 10. We'll definitely put on a slower version because I know I went fast. Thank you guys for drawing. Did you guys have fun? That was really cool. Let me darken up the screen a little bit here so I can show you. There we go. You guys start to see it better. That is so cool. All right, guys. Thank you. Keep drawing every day. It's good for your mind, good for your thinking, good for your soul. And I will see you guys on the next lesson. And hope you guys will sign up and draw with us and paint with us and create with us for a whole year. Go to markkistlerlive.com and click sign up. Thanks. Bye.
Sharpen your pencil, grab some paper, get ready, it's almost time. Mark will show you how to get on the paper what's in your mind. A rocket ship, a pair of shoes, a shooting star, and some kangaroos.
Have you enjoyed drawing today? Want to continue the fun? Head over to draw3d.com and join now.